Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called Giant Baby, written by Liz Rosenberg and illustrated by Eva Byrne. Ezra is a baby, but just like all babies do, he seems to be growing a little bit more every day, and his parents can't believe how big he's gotten. But when they put him to bed one night, Ezra does the impossible, and he grows even bigger. He starts to break through his footy pajamas, he eats everything he can find in the kitchen, and he finds his way into the city, where he causes a little bit of havoc. As he goes through the city, though, he begins to discover that he doesn't know where he is anymore. And it's this discovery that leads him not only back to the place he calls home, but also to his normal size. This funny story is designed especially for toddlers because of the humor that's involved in it. Readers will appreciate the fact that Ezra gets into some crazy antics that would otherwise be impossible, and he just explores the city in ways that you can't do unless you're huge. What's funny about this is that the illustrations themselves are very cartoon-like, and it's the animals that tend to have more of a reaction when they see Ezra. So as you can see, you've got the dog and the pigeon kind of questioning Ezra more than the humans in the picture do. So you've got some juxtaposition there, some humor that comes along with that. And then in the text, there's a lot of onomatopoeia. So as Ezra is going through his adventures, he's making a lot of sounds. There are a lot of sounds surrounding him as he's walking through the city. And the illustrations themselves just have a lot of humor baked into them. So even though the story is definitely bigger, larger than life, it's really fun, especially for those toddlers who are learning a lot of language skills, appreciating the humor that comes from the unexpected, and kids will like the imagination that goes into the storyline, especially that the book changes direction, does a lot with the design and style of the text, and so kids will really love that. The people in the story are a bit homogenous, just as an FYI, but the humor carries through from one page to the next. Kids will appreciate the humor in a way that's different than the parents will, and it is really fun to read aloud. There is a lot of detail on the pages, though, so better for an audience that is a bit smaller so that they can appreciate all of the details that you can find in the pictures. So a really fun story about imagination and the things that can happen at night, whether it's happening for real or in a child's dreams. And if this sounds like a great fit for you or for someone you know, I hope you look for it at your favorite bookstore.